Today I'm going to share with you information about a new crop that I grew this year in my garden. Is Yacon. Yacon, also known as Melanthus sanctifolius, is a plant that belongs to the Astraceae family, which is the same family of sunflowers and daisies. Yacon originates in South America in the Andean region. It is grown in countries like Colombia, Bolivia, Ecuador, and Peru. Yacon can grow up to 8 feet tall, and both the leaves and the tubers are edible. Yacon tubers, they look a lot like sweet potatoes or Japanese yams, but when you actually taste them, both the texture and the flavor is closer to an Asian pear or an apple. In South America, Yacon is often referred as the underground apple, and the word itself, Yacon, in the Inca language translates into water tuber or water root. Yacon has been historically underutilized because it has a low nutritional profile and it doesn't store energy very well. When you think about crops that actually make it to or become a main staple for human communities, are usually crops that are able to store a lot of energy in the form of carbohydrates, such as potatoes, grains, and cassava in the case of South America. Well, Yacon doesn't meet those requirements. It doesn't have carbohydrates, and the sugars in it are actually not digestible by the human body. And because of that, people are actually using Yacon, making Yacon syrup to sweeten foods for people who suffer from diabetes. The sugars in Yacon are called fructooligosaccharides, and they are not digestible by the human body. So you can sweeten your food with it without worrying about your glucose level going up or down. Yacon is also a crop that meets the FDA requirements for what is called a pre-biotic. So prebiotics are essentially sugars that cannot be digested by the body, and they end up going to the large intestine or the lower digestive tract. In there, they ferment, and when they ferment, they make the ideal food for probiotics. So we often think about probiotics as the good bacteria that lives in our intestines. Yacon actually provides the ideal food for those bacteria, for the good bacteria in our body, and that is why this root, this particular crop, is getting more and more visibility and popularity.
Che mamari nina, chura la ba, ko phana, lana, thula ba sa.